Como é que é, malta? Que eu vou saber para que vídeo mais um vídeo. Estamos aqui com o nosso Hunter, aqui junto com o nosso Blade. Estivemos a falar no último vídeo, mas agora vamos aqui falar com a Capitã Marvel.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect.
Okay.
I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Okay.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Okay. Concorrente.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Nice.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Ok. Novidade disponível. Bora.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, this time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Eu acho que esta não é a melhor versão de Tony Stark que eu devia ter agora, por
The
acaso.
gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the Gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new Gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Ok.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Eu posso escolher a equipa ou é pré-definida?
Find me when you're ready.
Bora, bora. Primeiro arrancar já.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
É a única que eu tenho, né? Então bora.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Heróis necessários, nível 2, mas eles estão todos a nível 1. Ou será que... Se calhar estou a nível 2 de poder, mas estão a nível 1 de... amizade, se calhar. Já, estão todos a nível 2, está ali por baixo. O nível da amizade é que está abaixo, tirando do Blade. Item de combate, tem algum? Nada. Cartas de combo, tem algumas? Isso é selecionado de seu baralho. Não combos de heróis, está bem. Então bora. Vamos arrancar. Ui. Assim, tá bom. Bora. Ok.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Quando você usa itens de combate em combate, eles não custam uma jogada, mas seus efeitos poderosos podem virar ao jogo e é mesmo sendo difícil. Ok. Já não jogo isto há algum tempo. Estou um bocado enferrujado.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus, fanático mais inteligente da área. É uma área bem pequena. Boa.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Ok, bora. Rada. Derrota os inimigos para concluir o embate, tá bem.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display,
Não
Carol.
posso, né?
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Ah, repulsão. Pode ser. Isto vai tocar ela, sei lá. Isto é daqueles que é só preciso um hit. Portanto, se calhar vou aqui este primeiro.
Watch this.
Never seen that before.
Sequência, bora. Vai tudo neste, bora.
They're mine. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Não é isto. Posso usar isto ou não? Posso.
Let's do it.
Ok. O que eram as recompensas? Eu não sei o que é as recompensas.
So
Nice.
that's how how that works.
E está feito. Não há mais nada.
I have to admire your persistence.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Reforça o caminho. Tirar uma tática que permite que você avalie rapidamente todo o campo de batalha e a condição das unidades inimigas. Ok.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Não. Tá bem, não sei. Repulsão e ágil. Ok, vamos assim e tu vais contra aqui, ó. Não chego. Sim, ganhei mais uma coisa, mas para agora isto que eu queria. Posso movê-la para aqui. Tipo aqui. Deixa lá ver se agora consigo utilizar isto. Ataque só estes balas. Está bem. Ok. Make them bleed. Pode ser este, vai ágil. Vamos já aqui derrotar este.
That was something.
Ok. Agora vai este. Subir de nível. Okay. Vou restaurar a vida nela, pronto.
The light is on our side.
Não dá para fazer mais nada, não? Não. Dá para fazer isto. Ok, ó. Isto não é nada. Tá bom. Mais reforços.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Ok. Reforços. Mais 2.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
Pá,
I
que eu
don't know,
preciso de
Bruce.
ataques de
I'll be sure
área,
to ask
pá.
him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Ok, vais tu. Vais tu. Precisava de mais ataques destes.
Not bad.
Repulsão. É pouco, né?
Ready up.
Pois, não chega ali, esquece
They
isso.
cannot possibly match your
Agora
strength.
pode ficar binária. Jogar 3 cartas da Capitã Marvel usando a habilidade de forma binária. Enquanto estiver binária, a Capitã Marvel causa muito mais dano. Se de forma binária, ficar sem bloqueio nenhum. Grátis. Pode ser. Toma. Agora eu vou movê-la para aqui. E agora vai assim. Eu acho que assim fica tudo. Estou alcançado, Rosas inimigos. Está feito.
Go, now, quickly!
Ok, bora.
Go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Mas a moto não está a ver.
Watch out!
Nice.
Get her!
Recuperar artefacto. Recupera o artefacto do caminhão. Recupera o artefacto misterioso do caminhão. Quebra a proteção do escudeiro da Hidra para acessar o caminhão. Usa a carta recuperar artefactos para pegar um artefacto. Ok.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy
Protegido
towards your
não pode
newfound
ser
adversaries
concluído.
instead. And the mysterious
Cruza a
cargo
boca do
they're attempting
escudeiro
to
da
escape
Hidra
with?
a 0 para romper a proteção.
The whole gang's here.
I'm on it.
Nice.
Didn't think I could get any stronger.
Vais tu.
Not a problem. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
Bora.
Is that all? Still on my case here? One more time.
E pronto, está feito.
Hello, Hydra!
Mas estes aqui estão bem posicionados para atacar aquele ali de cima, não?
Lost my focus here.
Estonteamento. Não sei o que é isto. Estonteamento. Reforça o caminho.
Reinforcements! We stand with the mother!
Proteção. Um herói está estonteado, sem poder agir. Os outros heróis devem realizar um número de ações antes do efeito estontear passar. Dica: o número de ações restantes é exibido na barra de vida do herói estonteado. Ok. Sendo assim é uma.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Get ready.
Bora.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Nice. Quero isto. É preciso de dois afinal. Bora.
It's about time.
Boa. Quero isto.
Let's do it.
quero isto.
I think you got him.
Isto não vai dar. Posso já fazer este, né? Este vai já acabar com a missão ou não?
I hope you learned your lesson.
Ok, fiquei sem jogadas. Faço na próxima, pronto.
They must really want to piss me off.
Don't worry, I can take it.
Ok.
Reinforcements inbound.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Está feito? Uma caixa de brilhantes foi recuperada. Derrota os inimigos restantes para... Ah, ok, boa.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Weak, even for Hydra.
O que é isto? Ok, se despacho logo 2. Subir de nível, nice.
More like myself every day.
Pode ser isto também, basta.
Ought to make things interesting. Get some.
Ok, pronto, está feito. Falta-me 3. Ok, 3. 3 mais 2 devem vir agora de reforços, acredito eu. Isto aqui ainda pode levar bem. Não há reforços?
Ah, these delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Pera, se calhar primeiro vou curar a mim.
Walk in the light. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Agora sim vou aqui a este. Vais para ali, sei lá.
You were too weak for this fight.
Está feito, né?
We've done it.
Está feito.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Vamos a conduzir até outra dimensão? Dava para ter mais do que 2 estrelas? Can't she survive a Faustus bargain? Ok. Aumento o nível de dificuldade a qualquer momento para ter aumento gradual do desafio, mas também no brilho e nas recompensas de... O normal está bacana. Tu o carrinho.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Ok.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Nico te mandou uma mensagem de Superlink. Abre a secção de estratégia do ano. Pausa usando coisa, em seguida acessa Superlink com LB, por fim usa. Porra. Não vou fazer aqui mais nada, para não. Deixa-me lá ver. Eu já não sei qual é que foi o tema que eu li. Hunter, está ali a mensagem dela. Como é que eu vejo RT é aqui? Hunter, estás aí? Aliás, é Nico. Caso ninguém tenha te explicado como o Spark funciona, o Blade e a Capitã Marvel nos atualizaram. Coisa louca. Principalmente o Faustus. Aí todos me deixaram aqui só. Vem aqui. É Nico.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Ok. Vamos lá falar aqui com a Nico.
These missions can't be good for Caretaker's blood pressure. That's twice now her precious hunter has almost gotten smacked by Hydra.
Assistir filme, bora.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later.
Ok, eu não conheço muito a história da Nico.
Glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Ok.
Can we do it again?
Podemos, mas não é agora.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
Okay.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
Ok.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Ok.
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
Carly.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways?
Ok.
Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
Ok, nice.
And what did you do?
We ran. But eventually, we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it.
Nice.
You know, typical kid stuff.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Ok.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA.
Okay.
As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Ok. Ainda aqui
I
alguma
had some
pergunta?
questions
Oh, no.
about your staff.
Go for it.
Ok.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Ok.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Ja, a minha.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Percebi.
The world is still full of monsters and villains. My mother being the worst of them all.
You forgot heroes. The world is still full of heroes. Though sadly, we're missing one of our best.
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
Okay.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
Ok.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
I do not envy you. That must have been a difficult decision.
It's my job to make tough calls. I'm not popular for it, I know. But strong leadership requires risking being unliked. Wanda, Agatha. It seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Equilíbrio. O Hunter pode seguir o caminho da luz ou das trevas por meio das escolhas feitas na abadia e das habilidades usadas em combate. Ou seja, escolherá recompensas poderosas conforme o Hunter avança de um caminho ou outro. Ok. Siga a Charlie. Ok, é aqui. Fala com Agatha. Ok. E Charlie? Está ali. Tudo lindo. Linda. Deve ser uma rapariga, né? Uma cadela dos infernos. Ok. Vamos ficar por aqui, malta. No próximo vídeo falamos aqui com a Agatha Harkness. Portanto, malta, espero que tenham tido mais um vídeo. Eu sou o vosso backup. Vemos no próximo. Fiquem!